you guys to continue. I want you to continue to invite people to get on this training. You're going to hear from an amazing woman that has been hitting the 250 club every single week. What does that mean? $250 in retail commission. That means she's making just in retail $1,000 a month. So I want you to think about, as I'm talking, I want you to drop in the chat, what could you do with an extra $1,000 a month? So listen, we had a phenomenal call-a-thon yesterday. How many people were tapped into the call-a-thon? There was so many amazing stories. Some stories I'm sure y'all heard for the first time. I'm sure there's a lot of stories that you didn't even know existed that you were connected to in this business. And so when we have these call-a-thons, guys, I want to make sure y'all understand what the purpose is. It's not only to help you understand who you're connected to, because listen, every story that you heard, every testimony, that's a testimony that you can share when you're talking to people about your business, when you're talking to people about your products. Maybe you started a week ago and you don't have the results yet, you're working on it, but you heard different stories yesterday of results. Those results you can share, those before and after pictures you can share. So one of the purposes is for you to learn the stories that you can share with your people. The next thing is for you to invite. So when we have that next call-a-thon, if you didn't invite anybody to learn and to hear about what you're a part of, that's what it's for. We like to do the heavy lifting for you. We don't expect you to have to explain the business and the products to people. We have these call-a-thons. We have the Monday through Friday opportunity on TLC Freedom Instagram at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for you. We have that so you can invite your customers. You can invite people that you sampled. You can invite your coworkers or your classmates or people that have been inquiring about what you're doing. That's a way for them to hear what the products do, testimonies, and how we make money. And so when you see those calls posted, it's not just for you, it's for you to invite. It's for you to introduce. That's a great way to help people understand what you're a part of. Sometimes people just need to see what you're doing is bigger than you. All right. And so the next thing is we have a tour. Guys, we got an amazing tour. The first stop is Miami on August 16th. I'm sorry. It was Tampa. We changed it to Miami. The first stop is Miami on August 16th. The second stop is ATL, baby, on the 17th. DMV on the 21st of September. So when you see those banners, when you see those dates, invite and leverage. Even if you don't live in that city, guys, still post and promote. You don't know who's following you that could be in those areas. And y'all know we have integrity. So if you have people that are going to these events and you're not going to be there, let one of us know. Stay in touch with that person. If you know they're there, I would be texting them while they're in the room. How's it going? Are you excited? Did you get a chance to sample the tea? Like, make sure you're communicating with your people. And we're always going to say at these events, make sure you get back to the person that invited you if you want to get started as a business partner, if you want to get started on the products. So don't think because you're not in one of those cities, you can't leverage those events. I remember when I was in a space where I wasn't traveling and I wasn't doing a lot of things, I still promoted the events like I was going to be there. I still invited people to be my guests. When they would post the group pictures after the meeting, I was sharing them on my social media. Look at my team, they're killing it. People don't know if you the sponsor, if they the sponsor. They don't know if you're there, your upline, your downline, or your sideline. So make sure that when you see these events, you promote them and you leverage them. So if you are in those cities, make sure you get in those rooms. TLCfreedomlive.com. Correct me if I'm wrong, Anthony. It's TLCfreedomlive.com and drop it in the chat. That's where you can register to be in those rooms. And don't come by yourself. Don't come by yourself. Make sure you invite and make sure you promote. All right. So we've got events coming up. We've got the Monday through Friday opportunity call. So make sure that you guys are tapped into that. Guys, today is day 2 of our pay week. For those of you that are new, our pay week goes from Friday to Thursday. So today is day 2 of our pay week. I like to call it Sample Saturday. This is a great time. Most people are not working today. Most people are out and about. And so if they're out and about, you need to be out and about. Have your products with you. Make a decision. Say, you know what? I'm going to sample 10 people today. I'm going to meet 10 new people today, because the best way for you to leverage these events, these call-a-thons, and these opportunity calls is to continue to connect with new people. This is a numbers game. And so you want to say, if you feel like you don't have anybody to invite, you don't have anybody to share this with, you feel like you've talked to everybody that you know already, then get outside and make some new connections. So who's committed today to make some new connections in their business this weekend? If that's you, put me in the comments. Who is committed to make some new connections in their business this weekend? Okay, Jen, Tanya, Rhonda, DeQuandra, if you're dedicated to make some new connections, I want to see it, because that's how you're going to grow your business, is continuing to get in front of people. I love it. So we should be seeing in the chat, if you know you're going to be outside today, if you're sampling people, remember, everything is marketing. If you sample somebody, let people see it. You know, I had an amazing Zoom with some of my downline yesterday, and I shared, I said, okay, you know, you got to go from doing showing to telling. You're doing pop-ups. If you're making money, make sure people understand that. Make sure people know, guess what? I came outside today and I shared the products that I love, and I made an extra $50. I made an extra $100. If you know your TLC money pays for your nails or your hair, your self-care, maybe it pays your cell phone bill, let people know that. Don't think that you have to make thousands of dollars for you to be able to promote extra income. There's somebody right now that wish they made an extra $100, $250 a week to be able to pay a bill or put in the bank or pay on some debt. So it doesn't have to be those big numbers. So make sure that you let people know you are making money in this business. We're showing people that we're using the products, but we're not showing enough people that we're really making income too, online and offline. So who's committed to showing and to telling and not just showing? Put me in the comments. We got to go from just showing to showing and telling, baby. This is a show and tell business. This is a show and tell business. I love it. I love it. All right, so that means we should see some amazing energy in the chat. I want you guys, when you guys do things, when you have pop-ups, when you have that new customer, when you sample, when you lose 2 pounds, when you have these milestones, make sure that you share them with us so we can celebrate you. Some of the milestones that you have, we can't see in our back office. So if you're accomplishing something, we don't know what that is unless you let us know. And we definitely want to celebrate you. We definitely want to promote you. The last thing before I bring on one of our amazing trainers today is the homework. Every week, TLC gives a homework assignment. Who's completed the homework already? And if you really leverage the call-a-thon, you should have already completed the homework, because the homework this week is to expose 5 people to your TLC business. So everything I was talking about, guys, is leading into that homework. So when you do the homework, make sure you submit it. You may get recognized. Sometimes the company offers free products. You may get selected to be on TLC's Thursday Night Learn. You may win some money or some prizes in the raffle. So when you see those different things out there, make sure that you participate. But guys, listen, y'all know I could be here all day. I'm going to move out of the way, and I'm going to bring on an amazing woman. This is a woman that already made income in TLC. She made some amazing income in TLC. She hit one of the highest leadership levels very quickly. She decided to take a step back for a moment, but y'all, she's back. And I can say this because I know her personally. Y'all, she's back, and she is better and bigger than ever. This woman is making a consistent $250 a week minimum in retail sales. She's making the 250 club. She was celebrated in Detroit with her 250 club box. I don't even see her on, I see her on here, but I don't see her face yet. But y'all, I already know she probably got the box somewhere nearby so y'all can see it. She probably got the box already somewhere y'all can see it. So I want you to drop some fire in the chat as I bring on our amazing trainer on how to retail your way to your next level. Y'all drop some fire in the chat for Miss Spades, Taeisha Phillips. So when y'all hear that name, Taeisha Phillips, just know that's big Spades, not the little one, okay? 2-time published model. Listen, y'all, big lit, single mom, bought her mom a house with her TLC money. Do you hear me? So if anybody's qualified and verified to give you what you need to do on the side, It's Miss Spade, y'all. So drop some fire. I'm out of here, y'all. Have an amazing, amazing day. Love you, girls. Super, super proud of you. I already know you ready. I already know you ready. You're going to give them everything you need, they need. So make sure y'all got your pen and paper and let's go.
Big LQ! Wow, 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 wow. I needed that. I needed that. I need a job. I need a job. Hot TLC Freedom. Yeah, I can't do this without y'all. So y'all know y'all gotta be in these comments. To have me to train on TLC Freedom, shout out to my amazing coach, Coach Natalie. This is a very big deal, what's about to happen. I want y'all to know that today we're gonna get set free and it's gonna feel amazing. So I hope y'all, I'm blessed to see 45 people on a Saturday morning. Like before we can get into anything else, before we can get into the money, before we can get into anything else, I want to train y'all how I used to train my team. Is that okay with you guys? Is that Ashante said she claimed freedom? Man, don't get me. Ooh, you try to. Child, let me hold on to the seat because we are not playing. We're not playing with this today. So I want y'all to just bear with me for a second. If you are not driving, I appreciate you for having your cameras on because I need y'all energy. If you can, I know it's early in the morning, but I need y'all to realize like you are really worth saving. Like, hold on. Come on, man. Wow. Wow. Come on. Listen, you thought I was to die for. You thought I was to die for. So I could be free. Hold on. So I could be free. So I could be whole. Man, y'all close your eyes and grab your heart, man. So I could tell everyone that I know I was worth saving. Like I was worth to die for. If you were, put it in the chat, if you were worth to, somebody thought that you were worth to die for. Hold on today, man. It's 10:19 on a Saturday. You could be anywhere right now. You could be doing anything right now. I put my daughter on hold for y'all. I put my dog on hold for y'all. I put my man on hold for y'all. I said we were worth to die for. Somebody was really worth sacrificing. Like, so you could be free. Just so you have a mouth to tell everyone that you know that you have amazing products that can save your life, man. We've been through, some of us been through hell back, some of us still going through it. I'm still going through it. Y'all don't know half of my car died. I was on the side of the road for 3 hours 2 days ago. We're all going through something. We're going through something. It's the fight. It's the fight. Who's ready to fight? Who's ready to fight back? I'm ready to fight back. I'm ready to fight back. I'm not going out like that. You changed my life. You're looking at a girl that was facing 10 years on probation. 10 years. Yeah. That's a long time. I just got a bank account when I was 31 because I've been on probation for 10 years. So I could be free. So I could be whole. Some of us have come far and you have so much further to go. You're worth more than what you're telling yourself you are, and your mind is blocking your money. You are the common denominator of this. Today for the big steppers. There's 49 big steppers on this call this morning. Not because you some punk ass. I'm sorry. That's not what we came here to do today. So I can't help y'all get to the 250 club until I let you know you're worth it. You're worth the money. You're worth the freedom. You're worth it. Stop thinking that you're not worth it. Stop letting other people tell you that you're not worth it. You matter. You mean something to someone, to yourself. You have purpose. This, hold your heart. Hold your heart. Do you feel that? It's beating. Move your fingers. Move your toes. Move them. Move them. Move them. You can move them. Put your hands in the air. Move them. These don't hurt. This don't hurt. This don't hurt. This don't hurt. Move them. Move them. Yes, Tiffany, move them. Carmen, move them. Janine, move them. Garine, hold your heart. We need you. DeQuandra was running. We need you. We need Big LQ. Miranda, we need you. I need y'all to stop thinking we don't need you. You are worth something bigger. So now you have the vehicle. See a shot, take a shot. Because I didn't even take my NutriBurst yet. I was waiting for y'all. See a shot, take a shot. If you got it, grab it, man. There's no way you're going to run a business. Can I be real with y'all? Because I don't want to sugarcoat nothing. Because I feel like I'm talking to big steppers. So I shouldn't have to sugarcoat nothing. Today, and I mean today, I need you to cancel Netflix, Zeus, Hulu, Luhu, all of them there. Cancel them. We don't have time for it. Why is all of that money depleting out your bank account and you're telling me you don't have $60, but you have Hulu, you have Zeus, you have Peacock? Why? For what? They got their money. It's time for us to be free. I don't need to care. Who cares about the housewives? No offense. I know some of the people are loving hip hop. Let them hip hop and run. I don't got time for that. I don't have time. We don't have time for it. My mother has a pacemaker. I don't have this kind of time. That's why I went and bought her a house. Some of y'all think, oh, I got this kind of time. Who said? We on borrowed time. We're on borrowed time. This time, not ours. So you got to be willing to give it everything you got, man. Come out the shell of I'm too shy. I'm shy too. Y'all wouldn't think that because, but I'm different with my team. I'm different with my family. I'm different with my friends. I'm shy too. But that's why I take certain supplements to give me energy. That's why I take certain things. That's why I keep myself around high-level thinking people. I woke up this morning, Laquail put in our leadership chat. It was 6 o'clock and she was already running sweat. I said, girl. This is why you got to get around high-level thinking people. People moving their bodies already before you can even open your eyes. Because I'm like, I didn't even get up yet. Let me get ready. Because I got to train the people there because we got to be free. It's time for us to be free. Not fearful, free. I need us to understand this. So it's going to take you getting into this before I can get to the money. Is that okay? Because the paper is paper, y'all. They print it every day. Block the mind so we can get to the money. I need you to get into whatever spiritual thing you believe in, because I had to go give me a prayer journal. Do what you need to do in this season. See, don't blame yourself for the past season. I said, do what you need to do in this season. There's 5 to 6 months left in this year. If you need to go get you a prayer journal so you can write down, so you can see, I'm so grateful for breathing. Maybe you need to see it. I'm a visual learner. All of us learn different. I need to see the money. I need to see the products. I need to feel it. It's a vibe. I need to feel something. So maybe you need to write down that you're grateful. Maybe you need to write down I can move my hands. Proverbs 16, verse 3. Commit your works to the Lord and your plans will be established. He didn't say maybe, he said established. Commit your works. This can't work unless you put in a little work. It's uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't want to, I feel like I'm talking to people about getting healthy and they want to talk to me about Don Julio. It's two different conversations I'm having with people outside. So you got to know what you're going to be willing to do. Ephesians 4, verse 1 through 3. Write them down and go back to go look at them. Remind yourself. Remind yourself of the good book first. Don't get lost in the stars. Don't get lost. I don't have enough followers. I don't care about none of that right now. I need your mind. I need us to fix our mind because we're stressed out, we're tired, we're exhausted. I am commending 51 souls that are on this live at 10:27 in the morning, y'all. Ephesians 4, verse 1 through 3. Walk in a manner worthy of the calling for which you have been called. You didn't become a life changer because by accident. It's a call. You're called to do something. Figure out what this calling is. I didn't say be in your head because you're not good enough because your man told you, oh, what are you doing? You can't lose this way. You can never get fine. Oh, because your woman done told you, oh, you're not going to be good enough. Look at you. Oh, you're not a good father. You're not a... Block it. Get it out the mind. Walk in a manner of the worthy. You are worthy of the calling for which you've been called, with humility and gentleness, with patience, showing tolerance for one another in love, being diligent to preserve the unity of the Spirit and the bond of peace. You see, with freedom comes peace. I don't want to get too churchy on here to y'all. That's why I want y'all to write down these verses so y'all can, because I need to block, we could block out the mind so we could get to the money. The money not the problem, y'all. It's not. It's the belief in yourself that you can do this. That is what it is. People are outside. You know what I do? Every time I go to the supermarket, I don't leave nowhere without flyers. Marketing material is important. See, I do many different things. I'm a tax service. I do notary, and I incorporate that with my TLC business. Stop thinking you have to separate the entities that you have when you can combine all of them. So if I'm at Kroger's grocery store, I'm just not at the grocery store. Those cars are leads. People have to come back to those cars. So you know what I do before I go get my groceries and I go take care of my family? I know I have to plant some seeds. These are seeds. Plant your seeds on top of every car. You should never go into a Walmart parking lot and look at that parking lot the same ever again. Someone has to come back to these cars, you guys. Someone is coming back to these cars because they own them. Who cares if they throw it on the floor? They're going to be curious. Let the title be something engaging. I help people to lose weight, get some money. Tax prep season. You know what your slogans need to be. You're adults. I'm not here to talk to the small-minded people today. This is for the big steppers. I don't care if you just joined. Because when I just joined the business 2 years ago, I had directed in 7 days. I mean, we could talk about it. Documentation beats conversation every time. Because I was ignorant on fire. I love the way this made me feel. I was like, whoa. Y'all ever take NutriBurst when you're tired and you're like, whoo, wow, I needed that. I needed that. Let me go pop an NRG. I might need that too. Okay? I needed the way that made me feel. 7 days, Garine. 1, 2, 3. Because by day 3, I was like, I could do this. By day 4, I said, check match. You're going to give me a 50% off of everybody I go help? Man, I went and got 15 people so fast, you got me effed up. I want to help 15 people right now. It's a decision. So let's get to the 250 Club, because the 250 Club is a decision. It's not magic. It's not, oh my God, it's a decision. Are you going to make the decision to go G5 first? You see, I can't get you to 13 products if you don't sell 5. Is that okay if I'm ripping off the Band-Aid a little bit? I need y'all to put G5 in the comment section. G5 is the goal. You have to go G5. How are you going to sell 13 if you don't get to 5? Numbers don't even work that way. We're not silly. Guys, we're not silly. G5 is how you take flight. The reason why you sample multiple people different products and not just one product is because if I have one individual that likes 3 products, I'm going to put those 3 products as customer orders in separately. So let's say I'm talking to Nima, and Nima says, oh yeah, I'm sorry, can somebody mute? Nima says she wants Nutriverse.
Gotta mute everybody.
Perfect. I think we got it. So Nima says, I want, it's like, okay, I like the way that made me. If you was on the call-a-thon yesterday, did you see the example that I put up? She loved the Tropical Punch, the Blue Magic, and the Delgado. I sampled her 3 different products. But when I made the orders for G5, she now became, Nima was 1 product for the Tropical Punch when I put in the order for the 2 bags, because you need the month supply order to hit G5, not the 34 bag. You need the 2 bags, right? Then I put the next product that she wanted, the Blue Magic. Now all of a sudden, as a customer, she became Raylene Smith II at gmail.com, because when you're putting these customer orders in, the email and the phone number do not have to be real. Because in your back office, you're still seeing your information. Look at your back office. Your back office is your headquarters. This is your headquarters. So the customer orders, yes, the information of where you're shipping the product, which is to you, has to be real. But the email address and the telephone number for every single order can be 678-453-2219, 443. You know how many combinations of numbers I know? Every order, but you're going to be shipping it to yourself. This is what's going to help you go G5. This is what's going to get you an extra $50 so that now you can give offers to your clients, such as free shipping like I do, because they like me and they know I ship fast. They know they're not going to be waiting long. They know if I send out an email blast today and they order something today from MissSpace.com, I'm shipping it before 2 o'clock today. Because you know what? I'm going to go find me a post office that's open till 2 o'clock on a Saturday. I don't have no time to wait around and play with nobody. I got work to do. My life depends on it. My family depends on it. I haven't gotten on a private jet yet, guys. Let's get back to work. Get out of your own way. So the goal is G5. Go G5. You know why you got to go G5? Because you're not no small stepper. Number 1, you need a bag to sell. What if somebody comes up to you like, girl, that 5 for 20 that you gave me was lit. Let me get the whole bag, no problem, on deck. Because I'm the plug, for real. See, I used to be the plug back in the day. We can't talk about that, but I beat the cases. But I'm the plug for real. Garine, don't, I'm sorry. Garine, y'all asked me to train the people. Y'all brought me. Okay, y'all got me here. Miranda, do you feel me? Odell, are you, Latasha Brown, are you understanding? Carmen, are we here or are we not? You need a bag to sell. You need a bag to sample. You a big stepper. If you were at that Detroit event or if you were plugged in virtually, you know why our big boss, the CEO, Jack Fallon, just throws the tea away? Because that's how I make my money. This bag right here, the sampling bag. the sampling bag. You guys, when I left Detroit, I was stuck in the airport. Flights were canceled. They were playing around. They were playing games with everything. I'm stuck in the airport now for 9 hours. So I go to the bar because I have a bag to sample in my purse, my getting money bag. Stop looking at your purses. Oh, I don't have a Chanel. Well, you have a getting money bag. Use a plastic bag. It's the getting money bag. Get the money. Then put this in the bag if you need to. Because you need a bag to sample. Because you know why? I was sitting in an environment where I was at a bar for 9 hours. You think everybody at that bar, listen, down to the bartender, the bus boy, the couple sitting next to me, I had to give her extras because she was like, I'm not sharing with my husband. I was like, damn, you stingy. Here, sir, I got your back. I'm playing with, it's a mind thing. So I gave him 3, know who you're talking to and know your audience and have some discernment. Pay attention.
Stay tuned, guys. She'll be back. Something must have went wrong with the internet, but it's all right. It is all right. Look, the information was just too good, right? Information was just too good, and this is just a distraction. Distraction comes in all shapes, forms, and sizes, and you have to stay grounded, stay tapped in, and don't allow distractions to take you off course. This is just a test. This is what it looks like. When it gets good, boom, distraction. And are you going to fold? Or are you going to stand 10 toes down? We're not playing any games in this season. By the time December comes around, your life is going to look different based on your consistency, the decisions that you make, and the work that you put in. Distractions are going to come. But you know what? Every morning you have your morning routine. You get in your word. You do personal development. Those are your boxing gloves. Those are considered your boxing gloves to kind of put you ready for whatever's coming. Okay. What she's sharing is important. Some of you guys needed to hear this. I know you want to win, because if that's the case, you wouldn't be here. I don't want to take over the training because what I need to, I'm going to show you some stuff in the back office because I want you to hit director. Everyone on here is going. Notice what I said. I didn't say you can. I said it's going to hit director. You got to start saying things appropriately. You got to watch what you say. We don't use the word try around here. I will, because now you're being intentional with your words. Okay? Does that make sense? You're being intentional with your words. I will hit director. I needed her to tell you guys she hit director in 7 days. Some of you guys can't believe it. Can't believe you'll hit director. Coach Natalie hit director in 24 hours. Why? Because they love the products. They know that the products worked and they opened their mouths. So for some of you, you're saying, Garine, I spoke to somebody on my team. They said, I'm going to hit director in October. And I said, I'm glad that you have a date, but I'm going to challenge you. October is way too far. Your belief is too far. I need your belief to be, I'm about to hit director in 2 weeks. I'm about to hit director in 3 weeks, right? I have to push you. We have to push you to get you to the place where you believe that you're going to your next level. Okay. Before I get into my stuff, does anybody have a question while we wait for Miss Spades to come on? Her phone probably died, y'all. Does anybody have any questions? Use this time, to ask some questions before she comes on, and then I could focus on the back office and having you understand the importance of hitting director and how you can hit director. Does anyone have any questions? Let me put my glasses on to make sure there isn't anything in the chat. No. Okay. How much do y'all sell your bags for? That's a perfect question. So I'm getting ready to go to an event. After I leave you guys, I'm getting dressed and I'm heading out to go to my event. One bag, me personally, one bag, I sell it for $45. The bag on the website is $35. I add an extra 10. Sometimes, depending on where I am, I might sell one bag for 50, but I usually sell it for 45. But here's the thing. I'm also going to have bags. Let me show you. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Okay, it must be downstairs, and I don't want to go back downstairs. I'm also going to have my individual bags where I have five packets for them to purchase, and I'm going to sell those for $20. So they will get 5 for 20. Now, some people do 5 for 25, but I do 5 for 20. That means that one bag of tea, I will make $100 off of that bag because I'm selling 5 for 20. Anyone that purchased from me will actually, I'll have their phone number and their name so that I may contact them and ask them how did they enjoy the tea, and then upsell them to get a month supply. Now, if they want the month supply, I will get their name, their phone number, their email, and their address, and I'll have them Zelle or Cash App me the money, and I take the responsibility for my business. This is me. I go in and I put in their order. I'm not waiting for them to click the link. We get distracted. You know how many times I told Coach Laquail, I'm about to do this for you right now. The phone will ring, the doorbell will ring, something will happen, and she's texting me saying, hello. I was like, oh my God. We get distracted. You don't think our customers get distracted? But I'm taking control of my business. So one bag, I do $45, $45.50, okay? Because here's the thing. I want my customers to trust me. Because if I go ahead and sell one bag for $70 and they go on the website and see one bag, they can get actually 2 bags for $65. What do you think that relationship is going to be like for me and my customer? My customer and I want a relationship like this with them. Why? Because when they meet another distributor who's trying to sell them something, they say, no, I already have my plug. It's relationship building. So she's like, oh, Garine's just about making the money. She sold me one bag for $70 when I can go on the website for 2. Do you understand? Okay. So that's what I do. But guys, when people just get started, I look, when I first got started, Coach Stormy and Natalie said, Garine, I need you to go make $150 a day. You were making 6 figures at your job. You can't wait to see what your team is doing. You're responsible for your business. Go up. At the time when I started, we were selling these for $20. So I went outside. See, I have 2 master's degrees, guys. I have a business administration and a master's in social work. So yes, I did feel some kind of a way. I'm speaking my truth that you want me to go outside and do what? And I said to myself, sling some tea. The former deputy director of the juvenile justice system. What did I just do? My negative thoughts got me thinking that way. I had to change my stinking thinking for me to get to where I am right now. Because I then said, wait a minute, Stormy Wellington doesn't have a high school diploma and she made $7 million in 1 year. Hello, somebody. I said, okay, I got this. I went to the first hair salon. I rang the doorbell and I said, hi, is the manager available? See, I had to humble myself because I know where I desired to go. And I said, I wanted to know, would you allow me to talk to your customers about how they can be healthy and lose up to 5 pounds in a week? What do you think grabbed their attention out of everything I said? And mind you, I had the product in my hand because I want you to see it. What do you think they said? What attracted them from what I said? Come on now, this is interactive. After what I said just now, what do you think caught their attention?
Losing 5 pounds.
Thank you. losing 5 pounds. How do you lose 5 pounds? And I started talking, baby. I gave it to her. I said, read this, because I'm talking, but I needed her to feel it and hold it in her hand and read it herself. Then the 2 ladies, it was a Dominican, so I don't speak Spanish. What do you think I did? I pulled out my phone. I pulled up Ana Contreras' page. I found a reel. I don't know what Ana was saying, but I played it for the Spanish ladies. Here, listen to this. I started talking to the manager. Guys, that was my first time getting out of my own way. And I sold 3 of these. I made $60. Guys, can I tell you that was the best $60 I made? I was excited. I was excited because my coaches told me to make $150 that day. So in my mind, boom, I made 60. Okay, it's time to hit the net. I purposely went to a strip where there were stores, the whole strip. And I started at the beginning. The Dominican store was at the beginning of the strip. I got back in my car and I kept rolling until I made that $150. That was the best $150 I did, because I started calculating $150 a day for 7 days equals what? And forget the 7 days, for 5 days. How much is $150 for 5 days? Let's see if someone's paying attention. I think Miss Spades is back, so I'm gonna bring her on. How much is $150 times 5? Look, I don't have my glasses on. Somebody say it, please. $150 times 5.
50.
750. I need you to marinate on that. You mean to tell me you have products,
750.
you have products at home, and for 5 days you cannot commit to $150? If you don't want to sell these, you got the packs of tea. You can sell 5 for 20. Okay, somebody. I just gave you a play. I hope you took notes. So Miss Spades, unlock your phone, your camera, so I could put you back so you can wrap this up and I could come in and lock us in. Hold on. Where's Miss Spades?
Do you see how when you're trying to set the people free, how all hell would just break loose?
That was just a distraction. And we talked about that. Distractions.
Isn't
There
that
she is.
y'all just seen the distraction. Y'all seen when I was running to play with y'all how serious this could get when you, it's okay. It's okay. This is what we're here for. This is what we do this. So like I said, one to sample, one to sell, and one to take for yourself. You're gonna need at least this. So in order to go, you might be able to go G5 from the products you need for yourself. Because I'm telling you now, what's 2 more? What's 2 more? That's G5 right there. That's an extra $50. Because you're going to need one on hand that you're going to sample on your own. You're going to need one that you need to take for yourself. Because you want to feel better. You want to clear your skin. You want to have your insides right. So you're going to need at least 3 of them. So get into the habit of making sure that you're offering people multiple products, not just one flavor. We have too many flavors for you to offer just one. The breakdowns of the numbers are simple. Because at the end of the day, the numbers don't change. That's what I love about math. I'm a numbers girl. The numbers do not change. So when you're selling 13 products, that's 260. You see, TLC is smart. You can't get to 250 because you're counting by 20s. So once you get to that 240, you know you're going to need to put in an extra order, which is that 13th order. And it's going to get hard. I know Coach Natalie came on here earlier. Last week, she was like, oh, 250, that is easy. Guys, it is, to me, it is work. It's work, but you got to be willing to put in the work. 13 products, and you're not far if you're used to already doing 5. But you got to get used to that 5 first. Do not scare yourself in thinking that you're far away than what you are. I'm rebuilding. I'm rebuilding my team. I don't have a strong, retail is the work that you put in. And once you could prove it to yourself that you can do this retail, then you know going forward that you can even build in this business. You feel that much more confident. That's what the homework is for. Everyone should right now literally should submit their homework, because if you share that live with 5 people, that's a way for you to know that this business works. When you're literally taking part, when you're literally moving the products, when you're literally dropping 5, when you're congratulating people in the team for doing things too, because it's going to happen for you next. It's bound to happen for you next. So when it comes to the numbers with the products and you're breaking down those 13 products, don't think that you're going to need multiple amount of people for these products. You just really need small amount of people on multiple products. Get your already customers that you haven't followed up with. You've given tea 3, 4, 5 months ago. That's where your money is lying. Your money is lying in your follow-up. If you get better with your follow-up skills, and then you say, oh, you like that watermelon? Well, I have a tropical for you to try. And if you purchase 5 for 25 from me, I'll throw in a lemonade for free. You just subconsciously put them on to multiple different flavors. But you have to be willing to have a bag on the side for you to sample. That has to be your sample bag. You don't take things out of this bag unless you're sampling the bag. Even if you have to write sample on this bag so you don't touch this bag. Okay, so you're knowing that this bag you're going to use to sample out to the people, get their information back. If you're giving them something for free, get something back in return, like their email address, like their social media, so you can follow up with them. The purpose of this is to find out how they felt. You're going to be able to make more money when you make more people feel good. Because when you ask them, how did you feel on these products? How do they make you feel? Did you offer, your daughter, your son can take the NutriBurst. Did you give it to them? Because you want them to go through the box of NutriBurst faster so that they come back to you for more. The purpose of this is to give the products away. I know y'all want to hold on to the products tight so that you get $25 for every, but you're going to catch more flies with honey if you invest in yourself, order products. Find out today who's going director. It's important. So either if you're going to be helping the team grow in the back office, or that you're going to be helping the team by placing an order, but we have to help each other grow. That's the only way that this works, if we all work together. So if you're going to have your bags of tea, know that you're going to place an order today. 1 bag is ready to sample. If you want to take a bag, sell this bag, you're opening this bag because now you can 5 for 25 out this bag, take this bag, but you need orders. You need the orders. Cut the unnecessary things that you're spending on so you have money to build in your business, because it's going to help you out in the long run, you guys. I'm telling you it will. So I think I don't know, we have probably like 2-3 more minutes. If anybody has quick questions for me, I know we got to cut short because, it'd be busy. But anyone has a question, I would love to answer a specific question that you have for me so that I can help you win with what your solution, it's a solution thing. We have a problem, we find the solution. We don't get stuck in our heads that we don't have the people and the resources because we're here. Did you guys see that call-a-thon? 9 hours straight of 9 amazing people. Okay, I see Patricia might have been the first person to raise her hand because I'm going to go with her. I love action takers. Okay, girl, yes, unmute yourself. Let me hear your question. And no question is a dumb question, you guys. Even after this, because I know we have to leave soon, put the question in the team chat, and we're going to still build today. To let today be Sample Saturday Building Day, okay? Go ahead, Patricia, unmute yourself.
Hi, good morning. So my quick question is for the energy. I ordered 1 month supply, and I did give a sample to a coworker of mine.
Wait, hold on. You sound really muffled. I can't hear you.
Are you hearing me better now?
A little bit better.
Can you
Okay.
speak up a little louder? It sounds muffled or the volume is down.
Or your hand might be covering the receiver at the bottom.
Okay, you're hearing me now? Better now?
It's a little bit better. Go ahead. Let me try.
Okay. So I was asking for the energy for the sample. So I did get 1 month supply. I gave one of the packets to my coworker as a sample for them to try, and he liked it. But my question was what's the pricing on the energy? If I want to sell him another packet also, what should I sell it for?
So, I think I heard majority of the question. It's up to discernment. If he's really engaging with you, like, oh, I like this, you $5 to $7, the product is worth it. If you already gave him one of the NRGs for free, they probably just want to, sometimes it takes people's bodies a time to get accustomed and used to the product, but these products work instantly. So if he already has that feeling of, I like the product, have the discernment for you. My goal is to not beat my customers over the head trying to get the most money out of them. So if you want to sell it for, I wouldn't go lower than $5 for that packet, because now you're going to make $105 off of the box if you sell each packet for $7. But I wouldn't go $5 to $7 if you're selling him the NRG packets. Is that what you were asking me?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, perfect. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to sample these products. Okay, Laquisha, you are next. Go ahead, unmute yourself.
And Lakeisha asked the question, how do you become director with retail only? So there are a couple ways with retail only. Let me be very clear, and I need you guys to pay attention with this.
Be quiet,
If
I'm gonna
you,
mute. I'm
if
sorry.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
if you want to do retail only, you're already, let me make sure you already are binary qualified. You already have, let's say, volume on one of your legs. I would recommend that in your mind, you need to sell 25 products. 25 products, 25 times 40 volume is 1,000 volume points. How are you going to do sell 25? Have the people send you the money. Someone wants a month's supply of NutriBurst, they send you the money. You do not want them to place the order in your back off on your website. Why? If they place the order on your website, because the company is already giving you $20, they're not going to give you the entire 40 volume points. When you look at the compensation plan says 25% of the volume. You will get 10 points. So if you want to use your website for retail, for director, 10 points. How many products you need to sell for those 10 points to get to 1,000? Let's see if we're paying attention. Drop it in the chat. Come on, guys. If they 100, you have to have 100 orders on your website, back office to get to 1,000. I just told you you need 25. How? Because when they give you the money, Miss Spade, you frozen again, so I don't know what's going on. When they give you the money, you're going to place the order. There's a strategic way that you place the order. Okay. So what happens is the leg that you need the order, you're going to place it in somebody's back office that's under you. We would show you how to do that when it's time. I need you to go get the 25 orders. That's 4 products a day. So when we tell you that Friday is a day you start your business, it's not a game, because a lot of people can't, yes, 25 products. Some people are saying, Garine, I can't do 25 products a day. That's why the business starts on Friday. Friday, you should have sold 4 products. Somebody should have sent you money for 4 products. Today, somebody's going to send you money for 4 products. You got to get the 4 products every day so that by the time Thursday hits around, you're already at director. And now we show you how to place the order. Imagine you have your 4 orders last night. You placed the order last night. Boom, 4 out of the way. Tonight, another 4 orders. Place the order tonight. Boom, you got 8 products down. Do you understand? This is how it works. So if you know you already have 1,000 on one side or more than that, right? And you just need the 25, go get the 25. Like, I'm getting ready to go to an event. My stuff is packed downstairs, okay? I have my products packed. I'm stopping at the doll store to get some frames because I got a sign for my Cash App. I got Tiara in a frame, that's going to go on my table, because my goal is to sell out. And so for me as a leader, I have people on my team that said, Coach, I'm ready to go director. And so what I've been intentionally doing is I've been placing orders at the bottom, because as a leader, whatever I do on my lay supports the people on my team, their carryover lay. So some of you have people on your team, but you have 0 on your pay leg every week. You're not feeding their legs. This is high level conversation, but I need you to at least start understanding it's teamwork. I want my people to win. I want them, I want them to hit director. They hit director. And then we all, moving up together. You got to work together, right? So I hope that answered your question. I wanted to show you the compensation plan real quick, but Carmen had a question. Go ahead. Wait, hold on a second. Do you have to sell 25 products per week to stay in director? It must be correct. When you hit a rank, in order to be paid at that rank, you have to have the volume every week. Okay. And remember, with this director's challenge, every week, all the new directors are entered into a raffle to win $1,000. So for the next 12 weeks, the company is giving away $1,000 every week. That's $12,000. All right.
So it's
Carmen,
amazing.
go ahead and ask your question while I pull up the compensation plan.
Mhm. Hi, Carmen.
Hey, Queens. Listen, great training. Always great. Always get something new. But I had a question. Want to circle back around to the 250 Club. How many products need to be retailed, and at what time frame for the 250 Club?
Okay, so we're at 52.
It's
52.
13 products every week for
It's
4
13
weeks straight.
products. It's 13 products every week. So the easiest way that I do it is I have to train my.
She keeps getting frozen. So Carmen, it's 13 products every single week for 4 consecutive weeks. You do 250 in retail, right? That's 13 products. You do that every week for 4 weeks, you get the 250 club and you get the box. And then you start the
Yes,
cycle all over again.
Yes, can you hear me? I'm back. I know this
Yes.
connection is crazy. So I'm gonna try to hurry up into this so I don't lose it again. When I close out on Wednesdays. I don't close out Thursdays. So I force my brain that Friday, I go G5 on Friday. If the pay week is opening up on that Friday, I make sure that I'm G5 already by Friday because I need five of those 13 out the way. The faster that you can get them out the way, the better for you. Because by Saturday and Sunday, I'm already going for another five orders because I don't have time to waste. I know Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I need to do those last 3 orders. So that's how I break down the 250 Club for doing the 13 products every week. I make sure I close out G5. I do G5 Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I do another G5. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that's one order. You know you got your 13 orders for the week.
So a kid, let me circle back around again. So one kid, any of the kids, if they have 2 products, 3 products or 2 products, that counts for an individual product when you're counting your 13 actual retail orders, right? Am I frozen?
No, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Garine.
Okay, so this is for someone who's selling one product at a time. It's 13 because one product is $20. 20 times 13 is 250. So you may sell 10 kits. 10 kits is $300 because every time you sell a kit, that's $30. Times 10, that's 300. The 250 Club is a minimum of $250 in retail. So
Right.
if you sell 2 kits, that's $60, right? And then, some other one-on-one products, we've just made it simple that for the person who's selling NutriBursts all the time, it's 13 NutriBursts. Okay, good. Laquisha, you go ahead and unmute yourself. Okay, maybe she already asked her question. Janine, unmute
No,
yourself.
I did. I'm sorry.
Go
I
ahead.
did have a question. So I am currently, I hadn't did the business in about a year. So the person who had signed me up, she's out of the business as well. And so I was just getting back in when I came in. I had some medical things happen. So I had bought me some products to make me feel better, get me back on point. And then I ran across Miss Natalie, and I was like, okay, yeah, I want to get under her training. But since I had just purchased those products, they said I have to wait 6 months. So now I have to wait until December before I can, make a purchase again. But I purchased through someone else so that I could get some more products. But that being said, how can I make money in the meanwhile while I'm waiting?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, while I'm waiting for the 6 months.
So that's what,
Yeah.
were you on when we first started?
No, I came in a little late.
Okay, so we talked about how to flip the products that you have, right?
Okay.
And so if you have a bag of, let's say, watermelon tea, you can open up the bag and do 5 sachets for $20. So you make $100 off of that bag. Or if you have brewed tea, you can sell each one for $20.
Okay, so that being said, that doesn't matter if I'm binary or not, right? Because
if you're not active in the system,
okay,
if you're-
great.
okay.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure.
Sure,
Okay,
sure.
thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead, Janine.
Good morning. Happy Saturday, everyone.
Good
Thank
morning.
you, Garine. Thank you. Okay, so my question is, okay, so I've been like, I have customers that follow up with me and do like orders. I'm very thankful for what I think Miss Spade said about like, or you did actually, like if somebody call you for an order, just get the Zelle, Cash App, or whatever and place the order, you know, yourself kind of in the back office if you're not looking to retail. And so, I'm trying to figure out how to do that more. Like, and also my question is about the email addresses and phone numbers. I didn't know that it didn't have to be actually a real like number, because a couple of times I've had people, like I had a girl who wanted to sign back up with me. We call TLC and everything. She's been inactive, but they said she has to
You have to send a letter to the company to close your account. If you go into the back office and look at the policies and procedures and read through that, it gives you all of the requirements that you need to do before you can come back into the company. What we're talking about is if someone wants, like, for example, I want to hit G5 this week. I get 5 orders, right? Or I sell out today and I need to re-up my products. I'm going to order 5 bottles of NutriBurst because I sold out of NutriBurst today. I'm going to make up the first name as Deer Park with my address, a made up phone number and email, and put my address so the first bottle could come. The next name will be Aquaphor Dalce. The next name will be Butter. And I'm being so serious. When I make up these names, I look at what's on my desk and then I put my last name, make up a phone number, make up an email. The email is for me is always deerpark@gmail.com, bodybutter@gmail, whatever the name I use the first last name @gmail.com. Guys, don't make this complicated. Get your order in, right? Hey, post it. Post Dalce@gmail.com. So when those products come, I know that those are my inventory products. And now if somebody wants to order a product and they say, Garine, you know, I didn't have time to order. Do you have NutriBurst? Let's say I don't have it, or I may have it, but I'm just like, I'm going to put this girl in the system, and then I'm going to give her username and password. So whenever she wants product, she can go ahead and order, or she can get on SmartShip. I'll say, okay, I'll put the order in for you. Send me your address, your name, your phone number, and I go in and I create her account in using my website account, right? So I get the commission, but the product will be shipped directly to her. I created her password. I created her username. I give it to her, say, moving forward, here's your information. Does that make sense, Janine? You got that?
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, that's how I did it when I first started. I would G5 off the customers and kept my inventory, because I found that more people want to just have the product on hand. They don't want to wait to come in the mail.
And guys, let me go back. We're gonna wrap this up. We're probably gonna have to have another training in the middle of the week. But I want to break the numbers down for you. The 250 club that Miss Spades was talking about, okay? She said you need 13 products, right? If you hit G5 twice, that's 10 products. With that G5 twice, you just made a bonus of $100. So G5 the first time is $150 because it's $20 per product plus the $50. You hit G5 again, that's another $150. You're at $300 in pay from the company. And then 3 more products plus $60, $360. Plus, guys, so yes, you could go ahead and think, well, let me just go put some orders in. Why not put them in as a G5 as well, so you get that extra $50 bonus? Do you understand what I'm saying? So just be intentional with the way that you move. And real quick, I want to show you something. This is the compensation plan. It is in your back office, guys. Review the compensation plan. It is your responsibility to understand how we get paid. The retail commission, you get 50% off of the volume. Why do you get $20 per product? Because the product is 40 volume. You get half of that. And so you get 10 points, not the 40 volume points. Daily pay, you know what that is. You can, whatever you make in retail, you can have in your account the next day if that's what you choose. Right here, it talks about the G5 bonus, the 10-5-2 challenge, right? Anytime you sample 10, you get G5 and you bring in 2 new people, they give you another $50. The company is just dropping money and we are not collecting. Okay. This is the fast start bonus. When someone signs up, you get $20 per product when they first come in. Binary commission. Binary commission. I want to explain binary commission real quick. Let me show you binary commission. Okay. Binary is when you have 2 people that are active on your team. When they are active, the company pays you for volume. What do you mean, Garine? Let's go to this person's volume. Let's say this was their pay leg. The company pays you off of the lesser leg. So this is the lesser leg. They would pay him binary if he had, let's say, 100 points here. 10% of 100 is $10. Let's say he was going to get 10% of 760 volume points. That's $76. Every time you rank up, the percentage increases. Go back to the compensation plan. When you hit director, instead of 10%, it's 12%. And so why am I on this page? Because this person is not binary. This person is not binary. This person is not binary. And because they're not binary, if they came to me today and say, I want to hit director, I'm like, buddy, you need 1,000 points on each side, right? But because they're not binary, all these points, all these years from how many, okay, it's frozen. All of this would have been in his bank. And so every week, his volume goes 0, 0 on the left side and the right side. So when you're not binary, you literally starting from scratch on both legs. That's why it's important you get binary. There are people who are binary and then they lose their binary. Why? Because either they're not active or one of the people on the left or one of the people on the right are not binary and they lose all of their volume and they have to start from scratch. So if you're not binary, you've got to get 2 people active today. I don't care if you sign up your cat and your dog, get them active today or sign up 2 people today so that you can be binary. Whatever volume your coach, your sponsor puts in, the team puts in, you'll be able to keep it in your carry over here. So we're going to go deeper into this. So for you to hit director, you need 1,000 here and 1,000 here. So if you already have volume on one of your sides, this week, you should be hitting director. It's 25 products. It's 4 products a day. So if you didn't sell 4 products yesterday, in your brain today, I'm going to sell 8 products. Tomorrow after church, everybody needs to be sister so-and-so. Now, you know you need this tea. Okay. You've been complaining about your needs. You've been talking about inflammation. This is the thing. Okay, baby, how much? It's $20, sister so-and-so. I usually sell it for $25, but for you, it's going to be $20. So-and-so, pastor, I need to do a health and wellness event at the church. The ladies, we're a little swollen. Let me help them. My products are all natural. Some of you guys go to the gym every day. Don't talk to anybody. You don't even talk to the gym owner to see if you can set up a table. Some of you go to the same hairdresser. You've been going to that same hairdresser for years, and you've never asked them if you could have products in their shop or if they want to try the products, right? They have people in here that they want to grow their hair. They should have the NutriBurst. Why don't they have the NutriBurst in the shop? Why haven't you asked them, I'd like to do product placement. Everything I sell, I'm going to give you this much. Anybody I have in contact with, either you're using the products or you're on my team. This is a transaction. If I'm giving you money for the past 10 years, you mean to tell me I can't have my product? Or your nail person. Some of you go to the same nail person. They don't even know you're using these products. Why can't your products be at the nail shop? Okay, I'm done.
And no, that's how I was able to go G5 that time. I went and got my hair braided. And I was like, man, I'm coming in here getting my hair braided. And I had to let her
I'm trying to find
some of the products for me. And she was able to sell the whole bag the next day, you know, and then she became curious, you know. So a lot of the time, you know, this has to be a transactional thing. Like some of y'all need to transfer your buying power. Like if you're out buying other vitamins, it doesn't make sense. Like you have to really transfer your money, get into environments where don't be afraid to open your mouth and say something. They're not afraid to ask for their money. You shouldn't be afraid to ask for yours. So my nail tech bought a case of NutriBurst. Yes, because when even my person that cuts my grass, I give him Blue Magic and NutriBurst every time he cuts it. Because as soon as he's done, he was like, wow, I kind of feel not so tired. And I'm like, I bet you it was that Blue Magic. And I now have him on Blue Magic every time he cuts my grass. Now, after the third Blue Magic, you have to give me $20, you know, but for the 5. But at the end of the day, you're consistently putting somebody on the products. You have to have these people on the products. That's how I was able to hit the 250 club. Not being afraid to open my mouth and speak. Not being afraid to do the marketing in person. Like if you know that you're set to go live, I don't know why, because it's just you and the phone, you know, even if it is one person on there, even if nobody gets on there, you can save it and now that's your content. You have to get into the rhythm of creating the content and know that you're going to mess up. Like I remember when I first did my first live ever, child, I called Jack Fallon, John Fallon. I was all over the place, but I was trying. You have to know that to get your foot in the game, you have to at least be willing to try. So this week, let yourself be willing to try. You know, put yourself out there that you're going to hit G5. Hit G5 so when we come back and do this training, I know I'm talking to the right people because you guys already went G5. Now we can get to the 13 because it's going to cause you, you're going to have to talk to more people. The more people you talk to, the more people you help, is going to be the more money that you make. And that's what I learned in this process. And let me tell you, this box, I didn't just see it as a regular box. Like I was so proud. Like I'm literally about to laminate it because it's getting dirty because I keep touching it, okay? I was so proud to have this box in my possession, not just because of it's a white box with a ribbon and a sticker. Let's be honest, right? It's what it stands for. They don't just give this to you because they feel sorry for you. They don't just give this to you for no reason. They gave this to me because I worked hard. And then when you open it, they had the nerve to give me a bunch of free products inside. It's so, my goal was like, I need the box. Because my love language is gifts. I was like, I need the box. I love the way it looks. And it's what it symbolizes. It's what it stands for. And the company recognizes the hard work that you just put in for 4 weeks straight, you guys. I know it's going to be that first week. All right, that second week, baby, that third week get a little rough. And you got to know that you gotta have to have some skin in the game. This week, because remember that first time I did the 250 club run, I had Maxine and we were running together. This time when I was running it, not only was I traveling, going to Detroit, I had so many things in my personal life going on, but I still had to sell 13 products. You guys, I missed Thursday Night Learn in Detroit and I was in person. I was in my room doing orders. It's a part of the sacrifice. Some things you got to be willing to sacrifice. I was right there in the building and I still couldn't even go to Thursday Night Learn because I was in my room making sure I got my last orders out because it was Thursday. You see, you don't have time to wait when the closeout is so near. So know that you deserve this box. You deserve to have the free products that are inside the box that now you can sell. That you didn't even pay for. And now you have that money to reinvest. And then when you literally are staying consistent, I didn't know this was going to happen. Whoa. Whoa, somebody.
Clap it up, guys. Because when you clap, guys, you're saying you're next. Clap it up.
You gotta know you next. When you are around a certain environment, you think I'd be around Garine and Laquail and Daquan and them to save my life. They made 6 to 7 figures in this business. You think I want to rub elbows with Coach Natalie in her Lambo because I'm jealous of her Lambo? I want my own. You deserve everything that God has for you. I didn't know this was coming my way. I was shocked, you guys. I was stunned. Let your goals shock you. Put your head down and work to the point where when you look up, they're like, oh my gosh, you've been working so hard. I was like, who, me? Listen, guys, I hit director this go round from doing 100 orders and I didn't even know what I did. Corporate had to look it up. They didn't even know it was a part of the compensation plan that I could even do that. We're just telling y'all to do 25. See, when my head is down, I get to work, baby. I'm an animal. I'm a beast. I'm a lion for real.
Lord, the New York coming out, child.
Sorry, son.
Okay.
We could go now.
Okay, guys, I hope that this was amazing. Listen, put some fire in the chat for Miss Spades because she killed it. She killed it. The reason she was on here today is because every week you see her name for 250 Club. You see it. So she's proof that it works. It's proof when you put the work in. So I'm so proud of you for showing up for yourself today. I text so many people, they ain't even show up. You know what? I'm celebrating you for showing up for your next level. I want you to envision you walking down the stage, getting your 7-figure ring, baby. Your 5-figure ring, your 6-figure ring, your 7-figure ring. It is your time. It is the season. We are going hard and we're going for the jugular, baby.
All
Have
gas.
a Saturday. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.